Suriname versus Thailand.
Bakboord,
who it is being announced came in overweight by some 900 grams yesterday. As a result, 3 punishments. A, this fight will be contested in 10-ounce gloves, not in 8-ounce gloves. B, 20% of Bakboord's purse has gone to Thananchai. And C, Romano Bakboord starts with a 1-point penalty. 2 weeks notice, but he's ready. In the words of Jack Burton, he was born ready. His moment to shine for Romano Bakboord.
He does not mince his words. He's been very, very clear about it. He says he's dangerous in every single aspect of the game. He's the complete package. His strengths are in his stamina, like you said, his devastating knees and hooks.
So Bakboord in 10-ounce gloves, Thananchai remains in 8-ounce gloves. We're set for 3-by-3, 1 extra round in case of a draw. 3 judges ringside. Thananchai, 185 centimetres tall, has the height and reach, but how will he adjust to the K-1 rules? His team from Sitsongpeenong tell me he'll do quite well. He is a prevalent elbow fighter in the Muay Thai stadiums, but no use of the elbows here, no clinching allowed. Not a single or a double hand clinch allowed under K-1 rules. Whipping high kick from Thananchai, step up knee. Using the height early on, Thananchai trying to establish his authority. Bakboord did say he wanted to start explosively against Thananchai. Looked to smoke the Thai inside of 1. 17-7-1, 9 knockouts for Romano Bakboord. Also has a very decent arsenal of knees, does Romano. Training partner of Tariq Kababes. Good high knee there from Thananchai.
Bakboord came out of his corner like a bat out of hell, and he's quickly realized that the Grim Reaper, Thananchai, is a very tall Thai, and he is very well adjusted to this rule set. Look at him popping in those knees, pivoting off.
Buakaw was the most dominant Thai in K1 history. Won the first of his 2 K1 Max titles in 2004. Beat Wayne Park, Koiruamaki and Masato in the final. Became a 2-time champion in 2006, Buakaw. First ever 2-time K1 Max champion. He beat Sato, Masato and Sawa in 2006. Thananchai looking to emulate Buakaw. High right round kick from Thananchai. Tight guard there from Bakboord. Front kick from the Dutch Surinamese fighter. Body shot from Bakboord. Where's the uppercut? Jumping knee from Thananchai. Front kick there from the Thai. If you've seen him fight Muay Thai before, so many world titles he's won, you know, look out for the teeps on Thananchai. They're exquisite. And the uppercuts, my goodness. When this man starts to unload the uppercuts in numbers, it is ferocious. Tries to curl the knee over the top and hit the left temple. Left hook there from Bakboord. Where's an uppercut? Another left hook from the Romano Bakboord. Sliding jab. Having trouble getting on the inside here. Got to get inside the jab and leg kicks of Thananchai. Thananchai on the outside. Content to let his back ride the ropes here.
Just look how tall he is. And he is using it completely to his advantage. There is always that question of Thais coming over to Japan for the first time and not quite used to the clinching, the no clinching rule set, but he is doing superbly right now.
Thananchai comes in with that 5-fight win streak. Maybe only a matter of time before he starts to really unload those uppercuts. They're like reverse jackhammers. First round down, we go to the towels. Let us know on social media your thoughts so far. We are using the hashtag K1 World Max and also the hashtag K1 Max. 5-0 in his last 5, 2 knockouts for Thananchai Sitsongpeenong. A 20-year-old out of Thailand, multiple-time world champion. If you're in the corner of Romano Bakboord, Stuart, what are you telling the Dutch Surinamese fighter to do in the second round?
Come out the way he did at the beginning of the first round. He's adjusting too much to the Thai. The first round he came out strong, fast, determined, and he backed the Thai up. He just has to increase that.
For the right to fight on July 7 in the K-1 Max Finals, Thananchai Silva has already booked his ticket, a TKO of Riku in the first round. The official draw for the K-1 Max Final will be conducted tomorrow. Will be broadcast live on K-1's YouTube channel. Join myself and my K-1 Battlecast podcast co-host Jonathan Scher on the draw. Overhand right early on from Bakboord, missed the target, uppercut there from Thananchai. High knee from Thananchai, curls them up so easily. Good left hand, sticking right hand from Thananchai. Power punches, needling away at Bakboord. Gloves up high on Romano. I'm surprised Thananchai hasn't gone to the legs more, Stuart. It's been mostly boxing and knees from the top.
Yeah, when you look at him, you look at his height, you look at his style, you don't think, yeah, that's a classic Muay Thai fighter. He is doing something completely different in there. But Bakboord is finding a home for that right hand of his. If he keeps that up, it'll go well for him.
I've got to say, so many questions were asked about how Thananchai would adapt to the rule set. It's been perfect so far. He hasn't tried to throw an elbow, hasn't clinched up. It's been wonderful on his K-1 debut for Thananchai Sitsongpeenong. Bakboord was looking for the liver. Got to drop that left hand down and drive the knuckles in between the 9th and 10th ribs and impact that vagus nerve to hit the liver shot, try and close down the body. Said to be the most painful way to get knocked out. Andy Sauer, of course, two-time K-1 Max champion, was the master of the liver shot. The bloke a few seats away from us, Masato, was also pretty damn good at it. Referee allows them to break out of that clinch. Uppercut there from Bakboord. Uppercut from Thananchai, pushes off. Front kick, tried to feed it down the mouth of Bakboord. Romano's corner saying, come on, Romano. They want him to up the intensity here. Uppercuts, two of them off either hand there from Thananchai. 3 in a row. It's rare you see a Thai throw as many uppercuts as Thananchai does. It's not a Thai technique at all, but he does it exquisitely.
Yeah, I really do love the way he has adapted to this rule set straight off the bat in the first round of this tournament. You do have to feel sorry for Bakboord, though, getting penalised, part of his purse, missing weight by 900 grams, taking the fight on short notice. But there's a reason, Michael, that fighters say, stay ready.
I asked Romano backstage earlier on, I said, how do you deal with that point deduction instantly? And he goes, you know what, boys? I knock him out. That's how I deal with all the problems. I just knock out Thananchai, but easier said than done. Thananchai, nice counter right hand. Bakboord staying inside the phone booth. Uppercut again off the left, trying to put the chin through the top of the head. Overhand right by Bakboord, counter right by Thananchai. Good little left hand on the inside, jabs and dances out of the way. Nice little shuffle from Thananchai. He is looking slick, he is looking confident, and looking every part a K-1 fighter. 2 rounds for Thananchai, Stuart.
Wow, yeah, I mean, Romano Bakboord, he's doing well with his guard. But Thananchai, he's got everything on him so far. Take a look at this knee, nearly connected. It was the right hand that was doing good work for Bakboord.
Stuart, it is difficult to get knees to the jaw when you are not allowed to clinch. And usually in Muay Thai, you know, the guys are allowed double-handed clinches, single if they want, but usually double-handed clinch where you can pull the head down into the meet and greet. The fact that Thananchai makes it look so easy to get those knees up is just an incredible feat and shows the skill set of the 185-centimetre Thai.
Yeah, those knees, it's all about timing and setting them up, and he's doing quite well with that so far.
It may very well be 2 rounds to 0 in favour of Thananchai Sitsongpeenong. What is interesting is that you saw the Mongkon around the head of Thananchai when he entered the ring. It's part of the traditional outfit of the Muay Thai fighter. It's usually placed by the corner on the corner post, but not so tonight on the K-1 ring. Uppercuts from Thananchai. Knee again. You saw Thananchai into the clinch there and immediately realised what he was doing and let go of it. Smart. Doesn't want to push the envelope, doesn't want any point deductions. Step through there again, that time off the right leg.
I love how he's staying busy with those uppercuts, but, you know, Bakboord staying in his face and he's constantly stalking him down.
Romano, nice left hook on the inside, comes through it again, the Surinamese fighter. What a great pedigree from Suriname. Ernesto, who's Tyrone Spong, Remy Benjaski, Melvin Manoff, the list goes on. Overhand right misses there for Bakboord. If you don't know where Suriname is, and you know what, admittedly, I didn't before becoming a K-1 commentator. It's a very tiny country in the northern part of South America. Bakboord tries to change angles. Looking to confound Thananchai, try to show the Thai something that maybe Thananchai hasn't seen before.
Yeah, that little shuffle with the feet, just edging inside and unleashing a couple of compact punches. That's what he needs to do more of.
You're right, Stuart, because in Muay Thai, you're used to these linear attacks, so the more that Bakboord can change the angles, the more he might just find some window to open on Thananchai to allow him in. And there's the first warning for a clinch on Thananchai. Bakboord loads up on that left hand. Thananchai uses the jab. Bakboord trying to keep him in the corner. Goes the body, then the head. Big left hand from Bakboord. Thananchai does a quick count of his teeth. Good weave under there from the Thai. Closes down that left arm. Bakboord looking at the referee saying, come on, ref. Pushes him off. Thought about a jumping knee to Thananchai. Final minute of this fight. Unofficially, we do have Thananchai ahead 2-0. Bakboord not done yet, though.
Excellent awareness and excellent pressure from Bakboord. He's not struggling with the height at all of the Thai.
Thananchai trying to drive him back with the knees. Referee cautioning him again. Time against Bakboord, 25 seconds. He's going to put the foot down and go now. Romano Bakboord. Uppercut rocks the chin back. Bakboord staying in close. It's been mostly boxing from Romano. His corner imploring him, saying, come on, man. And we are going down to the judges for the first time tonight. How do you score it, folks, wherever you're watching around the world? Hashtag K1 Max, hashtag K1 World Max. We want to know your scores on social media. Stuart Fulton, how do you see it?
Oh, my word. Well, I have to say, Bakboord, although he's down on points coming into this, initially, he's done a fantastic job.
So
one draw. Second draw. Wow. We are going one more round. Jonathan, I've got to be honest. I did not see that. I thought Thananchai had done enough to win it. Bakboord can consider himself a little fortunate, and you see his trainer there in his corner saying, come on, Romano, 3 minutes to make history. Thananchai looks a little miffed in his corner, I've got to say. He's right in front of our commentary position, receiving his instructions. And he was a little miffed when they announced that draw. And don't forget, the draw happened with Romano Bakboord being automatically a point down at the start of the first round.
I think that third round is what did it for him.
So we are going one extension only. There cannot be 2 extensions, maximum 1 extension. The judges will wipe the slate clean and score this solely over the next 3 minutes. They will take out of consideration the previous 3 rounds. For the right to join Denge Silva, July 7 here at Yoyogi in the K1 Max Finals, toe-to-toe early on. Romano would love to turn this into a Donnybrook. Good jabs from Thananchai. Full extension. Left hand from Thananchai. Romano staying in close, glued to him. Inside thigh kick and another one from Romano. The corner told him bring the leg kicks into play now. Let's see if we can score some points that way. Just got to watch those knees.
Bakboord came out to the bell in this overtime round, breathing through his nose. He is in fantastic shape. Taking this fight on short notice.
Replacing the injured David Curia. Gut wrenching knee, tries to fold him like origami. Bakboord comes forward again, the Surinamese fighter, looks for the inside thigh. Step through and into the upper right ribs, then one to the sternum. Body shot from Thananchai. Uppercut to the chin, shaved the beard. Bakboord shook his head, said, you've got to do better than that fella. Left hook from Thananchai.
Very close work now from both men. Thananchai doing the right thing, pushing him off there. It's all about who can push the other guy off and impose his will on the other at this stage of the fight.
Once again, the judges are scoring on 4 main criteria. Number 1, number of knockdowns. Number 2, damage. 3, clean hits. 4, aggression. Bakboord, jumping knee, has Thananchai in the corner. Will try and keep him there with body shots. Bangs to the carcass off both hands. Says to the referee, he's holding me. Bakboord may be hoping that Thananchai will get a point deduction. Thananchai slick with the jabs, throws a knee again. On the back foot, the tie. Bakboord, right hand falls short. Thananchai's got to be careful not to tie him up too much. Referee having some stern words. Good knee threaded to the top of the liver, then switches to the other side of the body. Back on the left knee, Thananchai.
Yeah, he's tending towards this holding now, and it's not going to look very good for him in the eyes of the judges.
Trying to load up on that left hand, Bakboord. 35 seconds to go in this extension round. Romano Bakboord still in it. Thananchai knee off the left leg, drifts back to centering. Now back against the ropes again. Bakboord can go an uppercut. Thananchai was open for it. Throws a knee of his own. Couldn't pull the head down though. 15 seconds. Oh, hell, taste my feet. Taekwondo stylings there from Bakboord. Something acrobatic for the judges to consider. Wild right hand from Thananchai. Bakboord returns the favour. Thananchai gets underneath it. And the judges must decide who goes through to the final 8.
I am super impressed with the aggression of Romano Bakboord.
2 weeks notice. That is an incredible feat. Taking on a man who, I asked his trainer yesterday, said he's always in camp, but really prepared about 10 to 12 weeks specifically to be here tonight. Here we go.
ジャッジ豊永10対9赤バックボードジャッジ梅木10対9青タナンチャイジャッジ水谷10対9赤バックボード以上延長判定2対1をもちまして勝者赤コーナーロマーノバックボード
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
The winner is
the man they thought was going to be the next Boer cow is out. Somebody forgot to show Romano Bakboord the script. On 2 weeks' notice, Romano Bakboord, widely unknown across the world, is now known all over the place. He has eliminated Thananchai.
How about that for a shake-up?
I glance around at the press here ringside and mouths agape in shock. So much hype on Thananchai. He walks out of the ring, a man disappointed, his head hung low. Bakboord receives the honours here. Kozo Takeda there, presenting the trophy to Bakboord. Former K-1 Max fighter, man, he had some wars in the day. On this historic night, Bakboord in the extension round. Speaking of historic, inside the Yoyogi Arena, this was the place, folks, where K-1 was born. April 30, 1993. Master Ishii staged the first ever K-1 World Grand Prix right here. It was won by the late great Branko Sikatic. The place where it was born, and tonight the place where K-1 Max is reborn.
竹野様ありがとうございました。選手退場。